Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Magic Arena. I almost said Magic Jewels in my head. It was just really ringing in there. I'll never get over that. Anyway, this week we're going to be looking at a budget Bogles deck. So if you want to go and check out the deck list as well, the deck tech will be at the end of the video as well as in the description. And I'm going to do something special for this week's video. If this video gets 1,000 views by the time the third episode airs, I will do an extra deck series this week. The day after that third episode goes up, I will do another 3-part, technically 4 for the patrons, part thing at the end of the week. So, yeah, if we can manage to hit that target, we're going to be absolutely arenaing all week. It's going to be great. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into some matches, shall we? I'll see you there. Okay, we're in, and we got a 3-lander. We've got a lot of early game aggro creatures, but not really the payoff that I'd hoped for. The Black Blade Free Forge doesn't really go with the Dauntless Bodyguards. It's really here for Danitha. Works quite well there, and also Shalai, of course. So I think I'm going to mulligan that hand. This one needs a land. It needs a blue land, more specifically. I think we can keep it, just being on the scry and on the draw. Bottom that. We're up against Josh from KC. I will admit, I read that as Josh from KFC. Maybe I'm hungry. There's our second land. Okay. Up against Merfolk. Good matchup for us, actually. Short of them unsummoning, we're pretty much well favoured in this one. Yet again, Shalai comes in handy for that kind of protection. But it's not too bad, all the same. Okay, let's go with... Who do we want to play? Pouncer or Vanguard? I guess we go Vanguard. Just because Pouncer, if he does run counters for some strange reason, is a lot better to be countered. Then again, he will probably Alpha Strike and then we'll suit it up with a Curious Obsession and we get 2 card draws off of the Curious Obsession if we get damage in. So you know what? Let's actually do it. Adorn Pouncer is the creature of the day. We are going to suit you up, madam. Josh from KFC, what have you got? I had an interesting encounter the other day when I went to KFC, actually. I'm not sure if I got scammed or not. But in England, for the most part anyway, I don't know if anyone else is currently dealing with this sort of situation, but in England we've got the sugar tax coming in, and I ended up buying this box meal, and it came out 20p more expensive, which was it's very not cool, bruh. And I asked about it, and he was like, yeah, it's the sugar tax. I was like, so why are you advertising it 20%? 20 pence more? Very interesting. The Cartouche, is there any point? It's an extra damage, he's just going to block anyway. I'm just going to swing. We'll play the Andanta Vanguard then, I guess. The way we can... Oh, ow, he's going to let us draw 2 cards. Nice. That's real good. Did he maybe not see the interaction there? I don't know. If we are worried about unsummon, we should play more creatures and spread them out across all of them. So that's what I aim to do here. He really doesn't want to trade off the Deep Root Leets, I guess. He's assuming that he can maybe go crazy with counters and race this. I would say he can't race this, but I'm willing to let him try. Okay, swinging for 3. I could block if I thought he was going to pump things up, because then we would lose 4 instead of what we'd end up losing, but I don't think he's got a pump spell here, so just take the 3. Okay. That pass with mana open is either Spell Pierce or Unsummon. Spell Pierce will counter the Cartouche of Knowledge, which is kind of what I want to resolve. There's no Flash 2-drops, is there? No, I don't think so. Okay, well, I'm going to Cartouche this Vanguard. Spread the love a little. It gives him 2 things that he has to block. We'll get First Strike on the Vanguard, though, and the Vanguard will be swinging in with extra damage as well, so there's nothing stopping this Vanguard from doing whatever I want it to do. I'm going to leave this mana open, I'm going to swing. If I go to combat and I actually attack, I trigger Raid on the Admiral's Order, which actually means that I only have to pay 1 to counter his spells. Shouldn't make too much of a difference, but maybe if we get something off the Pouncer here. Yeah, there's the Unsummon. Okay. Counter that madness. So that was his reason to not play a creature last turn. Hoping to avoid this horribleness again. So he's going to trade off a Deep Root Elite again. That's nice. Oh, going to trade off one now. Wow, the double block. Wow. Did not expect that. I don't think I would have even done that. He really wants to protect his life total, though. There's a Deep Root Waters. Okay, so we can punish the crap out of this now. He's tapped out. So we can swing over with Cartouche of Knowledge on the Adorned Pouncer. Leave our Glacial Fortress open because we are going to draw a card here. And it is a Cartouche of Solidarity. I'll stick it on this Vanguard, I think. Yeah, there's no reason to put it on this dude here. I think just having 2 creatures that he has to play around is good enough. Ouch. Didn't mean to do that. Well, he's not blocking anyway, so it worked out in the end. I did not mean to attack with this token here, that's all. I guess that means that he's conceding. All of that draw and we didn't find our 4th land. Dawn Pouncer with On Sarah's Wings, though. That is the dream. It has been pulled off many a time. Okay, tapping his blue down. So we can pretty much do whatever we want. He could have like a Pounce or something like that to fight my Adorned Pouncer. Yeah, he's just got another Commander Speaker. I think he would still... Yeah, he'd still die to that because we've got the Cartouche of Knowledge in hand. So he never really had an out. Just kind of going through the motions. I would let you get that 3 in, but I'm not feeling that generous today. Okay. And just to make the dream live on, let's make a flying, vigilant, a double striking 4/4. How's that sound? Boom. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, we're in. We're on the draw. We have our Adanta Vanguard on 2. We are in the draw as well, so if this is control, we're going to need more than just a Vanguard to get through, because it will get Essence scattered. Other than that, though, we've got some pretty good enchantments to stick on it. 2, and then turn 3, we get both of these. I'm going to keep it. Oh boy, it's a red deck. Didn't see that one coming. That's better than the control deck that I was a little worried about, actually. This hand looks a little better. Oh wow, maybe dinos. Yeah, dinosaurs it is. Alright. Dinosaurs is really good for us. I think it couldn't be better. I think we play out this Adanta Vanguard. I don't think there's anything that could ping it. And if it does, then we'll just pay the 4 life. We've got plenty of stuff to suit it up with. And fight mechanics, which is basically their best form of removal here, is completely pointless against us. Interesting. Okay. Attacks for 3. It's to add probably 1 red mana. Oh, 1 green mana. Maybe got the green dino cantrip. No, apparently not. Alright then. Time to get suiting then. So, let's go with... In fact, I'm going to go Cartouche of Knowledge just in case we get Glacial Fortress off this draw. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. That was me. Let me just dismiss. Oh, we got the Danither. The Danither's real good. I kind of want a Danither action. I think we still go with the sort of suiting up the Vanguard, because we can actually Danither flying, and then she's also pretty good there as well. I'd like to get that 5 in, because that's a pretty sweet clock my opponent can't really deal with. So he's going to have to race us here. Does this get... when they attack? Okay, so he's getting this mana regardless. Good to know. If he doesn't play a Dino, then this Drover can't get through my 1-1. Yeah, okay. So we just take another 3. That's fine. Can't really change this. Taking a red this time. Sure. I'm going to keep using my life total as a resource. Eventually I will be getting it back anyway because of the lifelink from Danither. She is a thick girl. Thick with 2 C's. You see now? Yeah. Thickest. This is a thick boy, but there are many thick boys. There's only one Danither. She's the thickest girl. I'm sure many of you are wondering what goes on inside my head. Even I don't know sometimes. I just ramble meaninglessly about some really strange crap. Ooh, a Samet. That's pretty good. We have a Danither, though. And a blocker as well, so... you know. I don't think you're in a good spot, to be honest, opponent. Even with your smut. Let's get Danither. Nice and thick. And I'm still going to swing for 5. You're dead in 2 turns. Just on the Vanguard alone. We got a blocker here for the Samet. We got the backup blocker in Danither. She can definitely block the Drover, but any Dino that comes hasted off of this is going to be pretty crazy. The struggle. Nice. Fair enough. No life gain for us. So I'm going to block Samet with my 1-1. Hopefully. As long as he hasn't got any horrific extra burn spells I don't know about. That is lightning strike mana there. But yeah, avoid the 6. He's going down to 5 next turn. So he needs to kill us on ours. Another Drover. 1 card in hand. And he isn't playing it. Okay, so let's go with Curious Obsession. I'm just doing this for the extra card draw, basically. We still have the Vanguard with the 2 mana there. I will spread out my mana, but, you know, still. Another land. Okay. May draw a card. I will absolutely draw a card. The Admiral's Order. Okay, not great. Not if we can't play this island. So we're going to play the Vanguard. We can pay the 4 and block Samet. Basically avoiding 2 damage there. So we're taking 3. We could theoretically die if he's got a Dino to haste off here, actually. Oh, goody. Yep, that's 10. 13. Wow. Good job, you opponent. Is there anything I could do about that? It would have been X-axis, I think, if I'd have suited up this Vanguard. But no, I don't think I could have stopped that. Can't be countered with this Admiral's Order. Yeah, I think that was just an unfortunate top deck for us. Very fortunate one for our opponent. He needed the one card and he got it. Granted, he probably had many of them. He needed a dinosaur, essentially. Yeah. Okay, so we're on the draw. We've got one creature, but we've got all of the enchantments in the world. If we do resolve a cartouche on Danitha, we do have a backup creature, so that is something to be aware of. This hand could fold to a lot of things, though, is the problem. But if we untap with Danitha, we have maybe 4 mana to work with, which is all of these enchantments. All in one turn, ready to swing. I think because we're on the draw, we'll take it. We could draw the backup creature. We also need to have our third land as well at some point. But yeah, if this is red deck wins, I kind of like our odds as long as we hit this third land on time. Judging by the slow decision making on turn 1, he's choosing between either, wow, killing a creature that I won't play, or playing one of his 2/2 pirate / fanatical firebrand, I guess. Rigging runner. Yeah, I guess he was deciding whether or not he wanted to just play that down on onto an empty board. So I guess we just play Blackblade Reforged here. Well, there's no guessing about it. It's really our only play. We need that third land, though. And we need a window of opportunity where Danitha can come down and get suited up past the point of a Lightning Strike, essentially. Lightning Strike's about the worst thing that you could see from your opponent there. So we need basically a point where we've got 3 mana and 2 open to play her down. If we can get that opportunity, then we're in a good spot. Backup creatures are also a way to slow that route down a little bit. Well, there's one of his 3 damage effects, so I'm a little more comfortable throwing Danitha down. Vanguard is really good. Vanguard I'm somewhat happy to protect by paying 4 life here. Because it's likely, other than a Braid, it's likely going to be 3 damage that's not coming to us, but we just take 4 anyway. So we're giving 1 extra point to his Lightning Strikes. But we're then blocking the Rigging Runner as well, so we make up for it that way. But yeah, I want to bait all the removal on this Vanguard, really. Magma Spray. Is he going to have removal in response? Nope, we get indestructible. Okay. So no attacks from him. It's a really slow start for our opponent, and I appreciate that. There's no way to get in with this Curious Obsession, unfortunately. I'm feeling like we actually, like, suit the living crap out of Andante Vanguard, though. We could Cartouche of Solidarity as well in order to have a backup blocker. And we could even just suit up the Adorned Pouncer. We didn't get our third land, so I think we're committing to the Vanguard in some way, though. I really would rather not have to keep paying 4 life every single time he attacks me. Yeah, so let's go with the Cartouche. Does he have another burn spell? It will be another 4 life. It'd take us down to 10. The only real way we've got of gaining life back, though, is this Danither for 1. Well, you pay the life there. Danither for 1, giving us the life link to block creatures. And there is the 4 mana legendary enchantment as well, but we're a little ways away from that. Does he block here? There's a chance that he doesn't, although not knowing his hand, I probably would. I don't know. He's essentially denying us card draw for his Rigging Runner. There it is, on Sarah's Wings. That gives us lifelink. We need that, essentially, so that we can pay the 4 life for Andante Vanguard, and at that point, he is just burn-proof. We've kind of got him there already. We're going to Cartouche of Knowledge next turn to make him flying, and it puts him out of lightning strike range, so he needs 2 burn spells in order to take out the Vanguard that way. Fanatical Firebrand. Yeah, we're a little past that point. Let's give me that land drop. I need it. Cartouche of Knowledge could find us it as well. That is a possibility. And no matter what land it is, it's 1, untapped, and 2, we've got an aura that matches the colour that it will be. Don't run any colourless lands in this deck. We don't usually worry about it. About maybe like graveyards or destroying lands. It's just not something we're interested in. Interesting. So I'm guessing his plan is to block with the Firebrand, sack, and kill my 1/1. So I can Cartouche of Knowledge to fly over the top and say hell no to that. Can we die next turn? How do we die next turn? I don't think we can. And that buys me enough time to Cartouche plus Obsession, 2 draws to find the land for the On Sarah's Wings, which will give us a life link that will absolutely destroy him here. So let's go flying. I guess he strikes us here, which forces us to go to 6. He's missed his opportunity. Okay, so that's not an option for him. We get another On Sarah's Wings. Not ideal. We are going to get 2 more draws, though. We're swinging for a hell of a lot. In fact, I think we got lethal next turn. So he has to kill us. Yeah, swinging for 7 this turn, and we're definitely, without a doubt, swinging for 8 next turn. We need land to gain some lifelink, but it's honestly, it's past that point here. Okay, he has to kill us. 10 damage. Can he do it? So he can Firebrand to kill this, so we have no blockers, and then he's got 4 mana to make up 9 damage. How do you do that? I don't think you can. I think you needed a better board state in order to make that work. There's the Crasher, okay. So that's 5. He's got 1 mana open. There's nothing that can deal 5 for 1 mana. So yeah, we got him. Firebrand kills that. You could have exerted, but that's fine. We take 4 instead. Yeah, got planes on Sarah's Wings. And swing for lethal. Even if it wasn't, the life gain alone would have been enough to just swing this game too much in our favour. Yeah, so the basic idea against Red Deck wins is you want one of the ways of gaining lifelink in your hand. So that's either resolving a Danither or getting the Onsera's wings onto a creature. Basically, up to that point, you just want to bait out all of their Abrades, all of their Lightning Strikes, and all of their Magma Sprays. And if you can do that, then you win. I find that it's pretty consistent that you can actually make that happen. So it does seem a little less likely to happen, but yeah, just having hard to deal with creatures, then giving them lifelink is pretty good. We do also have the Squires one as well, the +1/+1 and lifelink, and then make a 1/1 lifelinking vampire as well. That's been teched in as a one-of just against heavy aggro decks, but yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode, and if you have, then be sure to like, subscribe, hit that little bell icon. You know the drill, and I will see you all tomorrow for another game of Magic Arena.